As Julie Beaulieu reported last week, Catholic funeral masses are in decline, both in our diocese and nationwide. In the second part of her series today, Julie talks more about Catholic policies on cremation, funeral, and burial rites. It's information you'll want to know.
Cremation is acceptable in the Catholic Church now, so long as the cremains remain intact, meaning that ashes should not be scattered. Either their full body or the cremains may be present in church for the funeral mass. Paul Fanyuf, owner of St. Pierre Fanyuf Funeral Chapels, has seen cremation increase from less than 2% all the way up to 30% in the past few years.
Cremation has taken off. A lot of it is cost factor. A lot of it is the fact that people don't want to have services. If you're going direct cremation, you start at about $2,500 with the crematory charges, and then you can go up from there depending on what the family wants. So we've actually got a service coming up on this Saturday. Calling hours are Friday, but it's casket with viewing, and then the person is in a rental casket. And then the Mass will be on Saturday, and then after the Mass, the people will go on to their reception, and then we will do the cremation this coming Monday at the crematory.
My mother, when she passed, it was her choice to be cremated. We had a full wake for her, and we had the interment vessel with her ashes on it and on display with plenty of flowers, plenty of pictures, plenty of family, and we were able to talk with people who had known her friends and our family members, and it was it was comforting. It was very, very similar to a very traditional wake with the absence of a viewing of a body.
Whether in ground or above, diocesan cemeteries require memorials to be a symbol of Christianity.
To be placed in a cemetery, you have to be Catholic, or you have to be married to a Catholic or have family affiliation with the Catholics. Reason being that actually a Catholic cemetery is unique, that we all are united together in the profession of our faith. Cremation has been allowed in cemeteries for over 30 years at this point in time.
Whether you choose cremation or full body interment, your final resting place should be a holy one. Only Christian symbols are allowed on memorials in diocesan cemeteries, while some parish cemeteries are more lenient on what is acceptable. In a non-secular cemetery, such as Springfield Cemetery, you can have whatever you want. However, Joe Kostick, president of Springfield Diocesan Cemeteries, says that these cemeteries are part of our Catholic ministry.
The reason we were formed is to take over these basically 10 cemeteries that are located in the Springfield area. And we're all about, as Lynn mentioned, a ministry to our parishioners.
So, why is a Catholic symbol required?
Since we are a Catholic cemetery, we need a predominant Catholic symbol on the monument, such as a cross, so that as everybody is deceased here, they still are professing their faith, united, waiting for the second coming of Jesus.
Why are more and more families choosing cremation over burial, skipping a Catholic funeral mass, and choosing non-traditional monuments? Paul Fanyuf knows one major reason.
The economy is not good, and a lot of people see no value of taking $10,000 and spending it on their mother or father's funeral.
All experts working in this field agree that you need to put your final wishes in writing, either via will or by pre-planning your own funeral. Why is it important to have a nice funeral?
It's basically the last thing you're going to do for that person, and society has really changed with how they value that. When my mother passed away, I knew what my mother wanted. I knew she did not want to be cremated, and she's buried out where my dad.
It's critically important that the deceased, if they want to be buried according to the rites of the church, and it is their right, R-I-G-H-T, to be buried according to the rite, R-I-T-E, of the church, that they have that in writing.
Reporting in Springfield for Reel to Reel, this is Julie Beaulieu.